Good evening, everyone. We're so excited to be here with you tonight, and I'm really excited because we have a special guest with us tonight. We've met her once before, and so we are ecstatic that she has come back, and this time she's coming back with a purpose. So I wanted to introduce you tonight to Jennifer Laurantius. Did I say that correctly? Laurantius.
Mhm.
She is our fashion designer, content creator, and global goals advocate. And today, our topic is rebuilding with purpose. And what does that mean exactly? Well, I am not going to tell you, but Jennifer is. So I'm going to let Jennifer kind of introduce herself, and then I'm going to pull up her slides. So, yeah, go ahead, Jennifer.
Thank you so much. Well, first of all, thank you so much, Aspecia and Style Trust community. Thank you for having me, to give me this slot of the first webinar of the year. Because I think this is just the perfect time to reflect on the choices that we make through fashion that we all clearly love and obsessed. I'm Jennifer Laurantius. I'm originally from Indonesia. I am a fashion designer. I'm a creator. I had a background in styling as well. And right now, I am also an advocate for the Sustainable Development Goals or the global goals, which I'm going to talk to you more about in the next slide. So a little bit about the session today. Through this session, I really hope to inspire you guys to reconsider your approach to fashion, not just as something we consume or have fun with, but also as a way to connect with our values, to uplift one another's, and to embrace creativity. Together, we will explore how to rebuild our closets intentionally with approaches that support positive changes. So, thank you again for having me. In the next 30 minutes or so, we are going to have fun discussing sustainable approach to fashion, celebrating and highlighting some women I admire, fun styling ideas, and just hopefully reframe your mindset towards fashion. So let's check out our next slide.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So I first want to start with what brought me to choose this topic specifically. As we have spoken online, through my own personal struggles and challenges and experience over the last year or so, I have found a deeper connection to the causes and issues championed by the United Nations. And these experiences have inspired me to become more involved and be part of the change in their work, and most importantly, to become an advocate for the Sustainable Development Goals, a global blueprint to create a better and more sustainable future for all. They address issues built upon the foundation of supporting human rights, which I am truly passionate about, like I've mentioned to you, and now I am also certified in. And some of the causes here, as you can see, include promotes gender equality, ensuring good health and well-being, fostering responsible consumption, among many others. And this opportunity, this webinar, thanks to you, is part of my effort to act on these values and bringing awareness to our community. I think even small but intentional actions like making better choices and rethinking how we build our closets can really create a meaningful impact in the long run. And so it's a privilege to share this journey with you today, and I hope to inspire you to take steps that align with both your personal values and the global goals. So let's check out the next slide.
Perfect.
Right. So this is my main brand, JV Lauren, that you're probably already aware of because I spoke in our last webinar. As you are already, as I have already mentioned, JV Lauren is about creating timeless, purposeful pieces that challenge the disposable nature of fast fashion. Every design is rooted in vision of circularity, functionality, and responsibility. We use dead stock materials supplied from family-owned local stores in New York, giving a second life to fabrics that would that would otherwise go to waste. And each piece is produced with intention here locally in New York and designed to be versatile, adaptable, and transitional. So this particular piece that you see is a detachable piece that reflect my design approach, where I will be showing you some styling ideas in the next slide.
Perfect.
All right, so styling ideas. I want to tell you how and why I create this board. I intentionally created two styling boards for each piece that I am featuring in this webinar, whether it's from my own design or from another designers, because this is how I would like to show you the approach on investing on versatile pieces that you can take for a casual look, but you can also restyle it for a more glamorous look. And if you can see, like later on, also, I also intentionally pair them with items that all of us probably already have in our closet or should invest in if you haven't already, like a pair of blue jeans, black leather belt, white socks, white sneakers, coats, and purses. Like I'm sure we all have it. And this particular JV Lauren piece is detachable. So you can wear them separately as a romper, like how I put it on the glam look with with the silver boots, with the black trench coat, like silver jewelries, which I'm sure all of us already have, and some nice like good quality purse that that black and silver. Like I think they're always in trend for like I think it's a classic piece that
So,
everyone
right,
needs
what you're
to have.
referring to are staples that we should probably have in our wardrobe, correct?
It's an
Okay,
example of what I think we should like an approach on what kind of item we should be investing in.
perfect.
And yeah, so that piece, like you can wear it, as a romper. And then on the casual look, like I detach them. You can wear it as a top, you can wear it as a bottom. And for the casual board, I just put it as like, oh, if you need to do like a quick errands, you just wear it as a top with the jeans, if you have a bad hair day, put your cap on and with your sneakers and your puffer for, a nice cover up. And there you go, you look cool and you look glam at the same time with the same piece.
Awesome.
So that's one example. And let's check out the next one. And the next one, I would like to talk about JV Lauren Upcycled, my brand initiative where we transform pre-owned thrifted garment into a new design. And this initiative reflects our commitment to circularity and creativity. Every upcycle piece is one of a kind, blending a sense of individuality and celebrating the raw and their handmade nature. And this particular shirt is actually, I found it in my closet so randomly. It was a stain, long shirt. And I was like, oh, I don't want to throw it away. And I just cut it and I made it crop and I add some cutout. Like I created like a slit on the shoulder and I add neon lacing to add a little bit of personality and voila, that's the new look. And I want to show you how I style this piece on the next slide.
Well, I love what you did with the sleeves. I mean, you put little uh um
Neon
yeah,
lacing.
neon laces. That's what they are. They're really, and then
Yeah.
you tied it like a bow. It looks so unique with those, and it stands out from other shirts. And you just took a basic top and made it unique, and I love it. So
Yes, so that's why I feel like it's very important. Like my approach is also like, yes, like sometimes when like in my previous slides, I was mentioning about investing in like timeless pieces like denim blue jeans, like those are the stuff that some people feel like, oh, but everybody's gonna wear the same thing. But this is where I inject that personality
I
and the
love it.
sense of individuality through upcycling because it this like these random ideas, like the thing what I love about upcycling is also like you work through limitation. Like you see whatever you have at home and you work through it. It's like
Right.
because like from my main line, like it's a different approach because like I was like, oh, if I can just like design multifunctional pieces, timeless pieces, what would it be? But I have whatever amount of yardage that I want. But for this one, I only have this piece of neon lace. So that's the challenge. How can I make it work? So
Perfect.
that's what I love about it.
Well, here's how you made it work. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
thank you. And this is how I style them. For the day look, again, I choose my favorite white sneakers, which I think everybody has. White tank top, which all of us, I'm sure, already have or want to invest in if you haven't already. So I was thinking of having this look, the crop shirt as a layering outer piece, and you can wear your tank top underneath, and you can have a neutral green or sage pants, which I think also an investment piece, whether it's in denim or corduroy. It's always a nice update to a jeans while still looking timeless. And on the right, a more elevated look that I can totally see this to be worn for like special events like Fashion Week. I pair it with a nicely made, tailored, good quality pants, a quilted JV Lauren neon green coat that you probably seen on my page, and some pastel or neutral accessories to complete the look. Like the footwear and the purse and the glasses, and you totally gonna
Glam it
walk.
up.
Yeah, totally, like people gonna look at you because I did that like during Fashion Week, and everybody was like, let me take your pictures, like so
Oh, wow.
yeah. So that's another example of like, using one piece, you can get creative. I think that's how I call it, like a sustainable styling approach of like
Mhm.
using the same thing, but you totally get different looks. And now I want to talk about all the other women's that I'm super excited to highlighting and telling their stories,
Well, thank
which
you
I
for
think
sharing your creations, and I'm still waiting to be able to like get them or have you inspire us to upcycle our clothes, but we'll talk about that after. So
please do. Any question you may have, or even like, or even if you don't have like a creative background and then you just need ideas, like hit me up. Like, what can I do with this? Send me pictures. It's always a challenge that actually excites me. I'm gonna give you guys all these ideas.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so move on from my introduction to all these amazing women. And also one of the reason why I love doing this, because I feel like all of us, and I think this is what the global goals is all about. We are all come from different experience, different expertise, different way of thinking, different stories, but we want to make the world better, right? And this is why I feel like I do want to tell my story. This is my approach, but this is her approach, and this is somebody else's approach. And that's why I think this opportunity, like, I really appreciate this opportunity for being able to deliver this message. So now I'm super excited to introduce and feature my first woman that I really admire. The first one is Janelle Funari and her brand Funari New York. She was so excited to be featured here and so thankful, and I hope you guys will connect. And Janelle places high value on inclusivity, diversity, and the use of eco-friendly materials for her brands. She also supports in giving opportunities to women, and all her pieces are made by women. In an industry that often overlooks diversity, Janelle leads by example, proving that fashion is for everyone. And what I truly admire about her is her commitment on using eco friendly materials and supporting artisans throughout the production process. And it's not just about creating beautiful pieces, it's about creating them responsibly with the planet and people in mind. And this is what I admire about her approach to fashion. And and it doesn't hurt that her Frenchies in the picture is such a cutie, which I'm in love with. And FYI, a shout out, she also currently has a pop-up for her dog line here in New York City. So anyone who's in town, check her out. I think it's until February. So you can connect with her. Like I'll put her Instagram at the end of the webinar.
What is it that she has?
She has so her main line is women's wear, but she also has a pop-up right now in 59th Street in New York, in around Lexington, a pop-up for her dog line. It's
Oh, she has a
adorable.
dog line.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
adorable. Yeah, and I met Maxine, the Frenchies. It's so adorable.
so cute.
I know.
Yeah.
And I wanna show you how I style Funari, one of my favorite pieces from Funari. So I select this super cool, edgy, but also glamorous coat. But yet, I think it's a great investment piece because you can really use this coat, like dress it up or dress it down, and you will still look good either way. Because like it's a simple coat, but she add this violet accent, and it has some abstract print to it too, which I think what makes it special and an investment piece. So it's still timeless, but it has personality. It's like a combination of what we spoke about. Um, so for the casual look, I pair it with a pink knit top, and which I think all of us probably already has. And it doesn't have to be something, like that. It can also be a sweater, it can be a rib top, or a cardigan, and I pair it with blue denim skirt. And again, my favorite white sneakers. And for the glam look, I pair it with a bodycon black dress. As you and I'm sure everybody knows, black dress is a must-have in all of women's wardrobe. All of us probably have so many of them, and bodycon has always been very empowering. And it's definitely an asset, an investment piece. And I pair it also with black boots, red lip, and some gold accessories. And I can guarantee you're gonna look amazing, and everyone's gonna just look at you on the street. So, so that's my
Beautiful.
selling ideas for the glam look. And let's go to the next one. And next one, Chanel Brown, one of my favorite human being, one of the kindest person that I know, and I'm proud to call her my sister and my best friend. She's a designer, a fashion editor, a celebrity stylist, and also running her own vintage label, Coco Lux Vintage Shop. Her work truly is a testament to her ability to merge fashion with storytelling, crafting, and producing work that's both beautiful and impactful. She's the producer for Kiki Palmer's cover story for Black History Month for Fall magazine, and I thought the final piece that was produced had a very powerful message, and I'm very proud of her. Her passion lies in supporting minority and marginalized communities while mentoring and opening doors for young fashion talents. And Chanel's work reminds us of the power of fashion to transcend trends, create meaningful connections, and inspire positive change. Her work is a beautiful example of how we can embrace style with kindness and creative vision. And I pick one of my favorite dress from her shop, and it's the Jackson Pollock abstract dress, which I'm only giving you two options here, but there's so many that you can do with it. Um, so this Jackson Pollock abstract printed dress is definitely my favorite piece from her store. Literally, you can do anything with it. My first board is the casual look where I pair it with underlayer of black turtleneck that, again, I think everyone probably already have or should invest in, and an overshirt with a beanie and Doc Martens boot to give a little bit of an edgy look, like very Brooklyn. And I think LA too,
Yeah,
right?
LA
Yeah.
too.
And for a more sophisticated look, like I paired with black tights and long textured cream coat just to add a little bit of a contrast color with belt, boots, and glasses. Totally different vibe, but with the same dress. And honestly, you can get as creative as you can with this piece. I think they are effortlessly modern and endlessly versatile, which is another investment piece in my opinion. What
Oh,
do you think?
I love it. I love it so much. It's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
You've done a great job.
Thank you so much. I'm excited just to like putting all these approach, so like because my goal is like, oh, to rethink how we build our wardrobe, and I'm just giving all these different ideas and option which one works best for you. There are multiple ways to make things
Right.
happen to achieve a goal.
Right.
So,
And then, it's like saying, when you think you have nothing to wear, you can actually take the piece that you have and wear it in multiple ways. You just may need an expert to help you out in figuring out how to do that. But we'll
and
talk
that's
about that
where
afterwards. Yeah.
and that's where your team play a part. So we
That's right.
all
That's where
collectively
our
a
team
team.
plays a part. And yeah, so and I love how you've put these together and how you said that there are multiple other ways to wear it. Maybe, people can't think out of the box that way, but having um uh those extra set of eyes that are keen on fashion and know what goes together, they can help you really make 10 different outfits with one of your dresses or two of your dresses, and they can make them go a long way so that we're not dependent on just buying and donating and buying and donating and buying and donating. I think that's
Mm,
what you're trying to say, right? So
yes, exactly.
okay.
And that's why we need you and your team to guide all your consumers or our community to do this. Like you're one of the leaders to help them make it happen.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So
all
okay,
right.
let's go to
So
the next
next.
slide. Let's see.
Yes. So these are some of the store women-owned businesses I would like to talk a little bit about. Um, each of them that I featured here has their own stories that I feel worth sharing and supporting. So the first one is Love Day 31 Vintage. It's absolutely my favorite store when I used to live in the neighborhood of Astoria in New York City. Founded by Ivona, an immigrant from Croatia who had built a kind and generous and inclusive community through her store. And she has run this boutique for 20 years. Like she's totally like a community builder. Like she would be like, oh, we're like having a pop-up with our local coffee business, our neighbor, like, and then she also part of like, oh, like small shop. So we have this like little map, like, within Astoria. Like she's totally like, I think that's what make all of us like Astoria community like love her because of her passion and just like building community, connecting each other with her kindness and through fashion and fun. And her boutique is just like super cute. If you ever come to New York, go check her out.
Definitely.
And yeah, she is very kind and sweet woman, just like you, and just like all of the women that I choose to feature here, and has always been a supporter of me and my brand. And a lot of the pieces that I wear and the pieces that people were like, "Where did you get it from?" are actually from this store. So now I'm letting people know I'm not gatekeeping.
You're not hiding the secret anymore. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing.
Yeah, of course. And the second one, another of my favorite Astoria vintage store, Pimbishe Vintage, run by Lisa. Also, another very sweet woman. We got along because we had things in common. She had a background in the New York fashion industry as well. And she started her boutique after she started her family and had to leave her corporate job, but she still would like to live her fashion dreams. And I truly applaud her for living her dreams, no matter what. the circumstances that she has. And so I'm proud for her for that. And a lot of amazing pieces that I have is also from her. And her boutique is very affordable. So definitely check her out. And the third one, you're gonna enjoy this because it's in the West Coast.
Right. It's up my alley. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's true. And my second favorite place after New York, of course, LA. So In Heroes We Trust is founded and run by Neely, a very cool woman, very cool yet sweet and kind woman who support young designers, local artists, and had built such a beautiful community of like-minded individuals. Actually, at her store, she doesn't just carry young designers, she also carry thrifted pieces, she also carry visual artists' work, she carries jewelry artisans, she carry a lot of things, she support a lot of things, she is also very into community building, and I've just freaking love her. And you will find a lot of one of a kind pieces from here, and I just can't wait to be back there. I want to share one thing. I actually found a gold dress that resemble Kim Kardashian Met Gala Marilyn Monroe dress here
Wow.
at a reasonable price, and it was an absolute investment piece because everyone actually told me, because I actually was so excited when I saw that. I took a photograph and my post was similar to Kim's Met Gala post, and I put next to each other, and I was like, can you believe I got this from this store for this amount, for this price? And everyone was like, I actually like yours better. Like, so definitely check her out. And the last one is Naya Life, founded
Oh,
by
here?
Milena.
Oh,
Oh, the one on the right. On the, yeah.
oh, okay. It just wasn't showing up.
No worries. So the last one is Naya Life. This is a digital proud platform
Sorry.
found. Oh, no worries.
Okay. There it is.
Yeah. So yeah, and Naya Live is founded by Milena. This is a digital platform, an immigrant from India who had background in tech but passionate in fashion and upcycling. And I believe she told me her wedding dress was actually upcycled because her mother is a fashion designer that brought her that passion. And I am truly honored, Naya. She's also excited to be featured here today. I'm really honored she let me to announce this venture before the launch date, which is end of February, just because I'm
Wow.
truly, yes, so because I'm truly excited for this initiative of Naya Life, where how she called this platform is this is an Airbnb to it is a platform for upcycle designers meet conscious consumers. This will launch in at the end of February, so sign up on a wait list. So any consumers who have something specific in mind and they want to support upcycle designers, go. This is a great place to meet. So she is blending her expertise in tech and fashion and upcycling through this platform, and I'm really excited for that. And
Wow, that's great. These are
yeah,
amazing introductions, and I can't wait to check them out.
yeah, and don't you see, like, all of them offer something different, but
Yes,
they all offer something positive that bring change to the community and bring change to the community and achieving the global goals. And
absolutely. Yeah,
yeah, including yourself, by the way. And
thank you.
I just want to make sure you know that. And each of these women featured here has their own unique story and a commitment to making their community a better place, making them powerful examples of how to do fashion better in different ways. By supporting these incredible women-owned businesses, we're not just investing in beautiful clothing, we're building communities and promoting positive changes. I think they are some of the proof that fashion can be a tool for change, helping us build wardrobes that reflects not only our personal styles but also our personal values.
Very good. Very nice.
Thank you. And we always need the key takeaways. And as we come to an end for this session, I do want to leave you with these key takeaways. Simple steps to rebuild your wardrobe with purpose. The first one is to rethink your closet building approach. Just like some of the examples I have given earlier on, I would say choose quality over quantity and focus on pieces that reflect and support your values. Number two, to support and choose local and small businesses, because I think every purchase is a vote. Let's uplift these ethical creatives who are making a difference. Number three, to shop intentionally. Take time to consider the source of your clothing, where they are made, and who made them. Thoughtful choices can lead to meaningful impact. And number four, get creative with styling. Rediscover the potential in your existing wardrobe. One piece can transform into countless looks, just like what we've done, the exercise that we did. And lastly, redefine your fashion mindset. Fashion is more than what you wear or how you look. It is also how you express your values, celebrate creativity, and contribute to a better world. I think my key takeaways is that for us to consider shifting our mindset from consumption to purpose and values. And let's rebuild this with kindness, with purpose, and inspired change, one garment at a time.
I love that. I love that.
Mhm.
I love how you wrapped it up in the end. And I am so glad that we're starting the year off, 2025 with this notion of rebuilding with purpose and expressing how we express ourselves also tells a story about who we are and what we believe in, essentially.
Agree.
And uh, thank you for being here, and thank you for inspiring us to make good choices. And I do want to add that for the Style Trust, that is our purpose. Really, I mean, we really want to help you look and feel your best, but we are trying to be sustainable as well, to really make the most out of what you have, allow you to express yourself with what you already own, and maybe possibly advising certain staples that you may not have. I don't know if you know this, but what you did, for each item, we actually have a style match service where you can tell the stylist, like, listen, I have this piece. I don't know how to wear it. And instead of like giving it away or, having paid for it and never using it, you can actually tell the stylist, I need to wear this piece for these different occasions, and they'll customize three separate looks for that one piece that you have. And that's called the style match, and it's actually a patented service that we have with our
Oh,
company. Yes.
that's
Um,
amazing.
yes.
And
So,
and
so
I totally agree. And I feel like you and your platform and your sales are the army that's like making this happen. This because you guys are the expert who are, who are teaching and educating your consumers on, this is the right choice, this is the better choice because this is better for the environment, this is better for the future, this is the kinder things to do. And I think you guys are the army that are making it happen. And for that, I am very grateful to be part of this community and having this opportunity to, to further amplify our mission together.
Well, we're definitely aligned, and I think that our stylists can actually also learn from you on how to add these unique tips to certain pieces that will enhance what people already own. And so I think we can keep working together in the coming months and years, so that
Please.
we can rebuild with purpose. So yeah,
Absolutely. And
yeah.
And there's always like creative ways on partnering, in so many different forms that we can always when and I believe that we can always like work together. And I also believe in general, like when you have a pure and kind and good intention for the better, it is never a waste. We're gonna make it happen, like no matter at whatever scale. But I do want to mention on my
Yes.
last slide, I do have all the contact of all the amazing women and the brands that I highlight. And I do want to have a little bit of a message. If you guys feel inspired with what I've shared, please do show some love to all these incredible women and their work. Any small act of kindness, whether it's following them, sharing their stories, visiting them, or just engaging with their content, supporting their work, can bring a smile to their face. And I think it's a really nice thing to do. These women are leading with values, creativity, and heart, and your kindness can help amplify their voices and missions. So let's show them some love they deserve for the impact they're making in the fashion world and beyond. And together, I believe we can continue to build a more thoughtful, kind, and supportive community through fashion.
Wonderful. I love it. Thank you. And we will definitely pass these names on to our stylists. And Jennifer, your line is now available. Is it available online?
I haven't been updating, but like now, like any demand is usually like, because like I said, I'm doing like one off, or like
Uh-huh.
I'm very like conscious when it comes to consumption. So I only do in order, unless when I am ready to let go of like my past pieces. And then yeah, some of them can
But
be.
somebody can work something out with you to say like, hey, I really like this. Can we work on, you creating something like this for me and tailor to them specifically and something that they can, use over and over and over again.
Yes.
I'm sure
And
that you can definitely make that happen.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what Naya Life is about once it's launched.
Perfect. That's amazing.
And
Well,
so, and I think you and Style Trust platform and stylist, I think with these women, yeah, please do connect and share and support each other. And I think we can build a stronger community that way.
absolutely. Absolutely. We are definitely that is our goal and mission to make people's have them fall in love with their closet again and make it sustainable. So I am super grateful for your lovely presentation and your uh, thoughtful and purposeful words and outfits that you put together. It I think it will have, I'm sure it resonated with our audience. It definitely resonated with me. So thank you so much for all of your efforts. And hopefully together, like you said, we can move forward and, with kindness and with purpose. So thank you
I believe
so
we
much.
will.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe we will. With
Okay.
people like you and I and all these women, I am very confident we will make it
It'll
happen.
happen.
One
Yes,
garment at a time, one day at a time.
exactly. Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I appreciate you very much. And I will, we will be in touch. Let me stop share.
Okay.
And yes, thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Okay.
much. Talk
Bye.
soon.
Bye. Talk soon. Bye.